The fact that I have so many microphones has made me come to realize that there are a lot of different type of microphones out there, and some people might be confused on which ones to get. So I am here today showing you all the different types of microphones, starting with the one I'm using right now, which is the good old trusty dusty Blue Yeti. The Blue Yeti is classified as a condenser microphone, which means it's very good for capturing all sound for whenever I'm being stupid and walking around my room. I can get audio captured from all the way over here and from all the way over here, and you're still going to be able to hear me. It is very good for if you are recording music in a studio where you want to capture like every single frequency of sound, but it's not good if you're living in like a noisy household, because like I don't live alone, so sometimes like when they're out there in the kitchen doing whatever, it picks up all that crap too. But I really just don't care, because you know it's just like I want to be heard if I'm streaming and running around the room. And also it's the Blue Yeti. Like this is like the trusty dusty like one of the OG YouTuber microphones. So to be honest, sound quality wise, it's like not the greatest thing, but for me, it's just nostalgia, and it just kind of sits on my desk perfect. So that's why I still use the Blue Yeti. I should probably upgrade, but anyways. Next, we have the Fifine KM8, which is classified as a dynamic microphone. So microphones like this are really good because they do a good job of blocking out background noise. So when I'm using this, you can't really hear the people outside of my room, which means I probably should be using it, but I really just don't care that much. This is the reason that this is probably the most common microphone type used between YouTubers and streamers. You know, you always see like the little microphone kind of sitting here right in front of people's face. That's I don't know. I just don't really like that. I'm weird, you know this, but yeah, I feel like the just having a microphone on my desk, something that I don't have to worry about, to me is just more like, I don't care. I'll have bad audio quality, but yeah, no, these are really good microphones. The price range can definitely vary on these. A lot of people like to get the Shure SM7B. That'd be this microphone right here. That's like the premier podcasting mic. I definitely think it's overpriced, especially because you have to buy a damn cloud lifter with it, unless you get the new one, which is even more expensive. But I do think it's cool though, because I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson recorded Thriller with this mic. But yeah, you know, if you want to spend a bunch of money, hey, get this. Next on the chopping block would be the Samsung Q2U, which is also classified as a dynamic microphone. For me, like, there's really kind of no point for me having this. I really just kind of wanted to try it, because I mean, this kind of does the same thing, and I honestly think that this one sounds a little bit better. But I like the form factor. You know, it feels like you're, you know, on stage talking to people, whatever, you know, giving a speech, you know, doing some stand-up comedy, you know, rapping, singing, you know how that goes. So I really just like the form factor of this. Other than that, I don't really like use this at all. And also with the three mics we've mentioned, so these previous two and the Blue Yeti, they are all USB and XLR mics, right? I definitely think if you're just looking into getting a mic, for sure get one that's USB and XLR. Basically, as you can see, you can connect an XLR and a USB. Same thing with this one, XLR, USB-C. And then same with this one, obviously it has XLR, and then you see the cord running from my USB. Where I stand on that argument, me personally, I think that USB sounds just fine. And I think it's a lot easier just to plug it in straight from your mic into the computer without having to worry about like an audio interface. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. Just go USB. Next up, we have the DJI mics, which I'm sure you're seeing these all over the place, all over the internet also, because all the little YouTubers like to clip these on and run around with them like this. Me personally, I am not a fan of these. Obviously, if you're doing YouTube videos at a desk, you don't worry about this anyways. This is really for like if you're vlogging or doing run and gun style content. And even in my professional work, I don't typically prefer these because I don't think the sound audio quality is as good as everyone hypes it up to be. And also, might I add that I just think it looks just so big and bulky and extra, and it's just like, I don't know, maybe it's because like I do YouTube and filmmaking and stuff, so I just notice it. But to me, this is I don't know, I don't like it. But let me give it its flowers. For sure, it is extremely convenient. Number one, I think that's the biggest thing about this. And it's great backup audio, so I just love having these around as like, okay, just in case this doesn't record, let me get the DJI attached to you somewhere, etc. You get the point. DJI mics, wireless, of course, wireless, that too. Another thing I might add about the DJI mics also is that you can kind of like turn it into a handheld mic at the same time. So like I got this little attachment thingy, McJig right here, to where you can just slide it in like that, throw on a little pop filter, and boom, you have like a nice kind of portable little interview setup if you want to do that style of thing. I don't know. This will all be in the description, but just a cool thing that I like to do with these. That's probably my favorite thing about this, other than it just being good backup audio. I never use this as my primary audio. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Now, what I do actually prefer, if I do have to mic somebody up, the good old trusty, handy dandy Tascam DR10L. This bad boy right here, great audio quality. If I'm micing somebody up, using this for sure. Even if I do clip it on somebody, typically I can kind of finesse it and clip it to where it's not in the way and it's not big and bulky like that, and it's not lighting up, so it doesn't have that same effect. But what you can do is you can actually, hold on. You can take this clip off right here, and then boom, it's just super tiny like this. So oftentimes, I'm micing somebody up, it'll be under the shirt right here, or maybe, you know, in between their pecs or something like that. You just can't see it, or you just cannot see it. So it's basically invisible when using this thing. It sounds way better. This does not connect to the camera, so you would have to sync the audio separately in post, but no big deal. I think this thing is great, I'll be honest. Link for that in the description too. How could I almost forget? Last but not least, probably my favorite, just because they're so easy and convenient, your on-camera shotgun mics. You can get something cheap like this Movo. I don't know exactly what the model name is, but this Movo, I think it was like 40 bucks. And it always worked pretty well for me. And if you want to spend a little more money, this is what I recommend, this Sony mic. I think it is the BCME10 or something. I don't know. The Sony naming systems are ridiculous. We already know this. These are great because obviously you just put them right on top of the camera like that. And then that's all you have to worry about. So if you're doing vlogging and you don't want to worry about separate audio or wireless audio like that, you can use one of these. They come with these little filters on them, so if it's windy, you don't have to worry about the wind sounds. And that's basically it. I hope that helped you. That was a quick run through of different microphones and which ones I recommend, which ones I use personally. All the links will be in the description. Hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, make sure you subscribe for more Tech Truth. See ya.